Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. It's SoupaSoka, and we're once again in Booty Bay on Kronos 1, the private vanilla world of Warcraft server. Now, first I want to say, someone named M. Freelock, a buddy of mine, sent us a Shadow Weave robe, and this is a pretty nice upgrade for us. You can see there, our current chest piece doesn't have any spell power, but the Shadow Weave robe has a solid 21 shadow spell damage. So, we're going to go ahead and equip the Shadow Weave robe and use that when we're out soloing or DPSing in groups, but when we're healing, I think we'll hold on to our Begular, I think you pronounce it? Begular robes. And we're going to use the Begular robes when we're in a group setting, because they're better for healing, because they actually have stats that are relevant. Now, today what we're going to do, I had a hard time deciding what I wanted to do with Super right now. We're level 39, we have rested XP through the level, and we have about 28.5 gold. We need 90 gold to buy our mount in one level, and really, since we have rested XP, we really have about half a level to go until we hit 40 in terms of grinding. So I want to find a way to get as much gold as possible in that time period. Now what I'm going to do is I have a lot of disenchant materials on our character, some from stuff that we found throughout our adventures, and some that I've sent over from high level gear, like level 30 to 50 gear, that I found on my warrior and sent to Supa to disenchant. What I'd like to do is I'm going to sell a lot of those disenchanting mats. I decided I'm going to list a bunch of them on the auction house, and I might do that not separately, but I might have a little portion towards the end of this video where I show how I'm doing that, for at least parts of it, and what my kind of, my protocol is for figuring out what's a good price for things based on the current auction house prices. And then after I do that, before we do that though, I'm going to grind as much gold as I can between level 39 and 40, and I think the way I want to do that is by farming Panthers in Stranglethorn Vale. So right now we're flying, we're in Booty Bay, and we flew north because I want to fly up here into Duskwood, into Darkshire, and I'm going to run south from Darkshire, and we're going to work on killing as many Panthers as we can. We also have a few other quests we could do over here, which I may go and work on those quests at some point, but for at least a good chunk of time in this episode, we're just going to farm Panthers. Now, the Panthers are in the northeast. It's actually, I think, a little bit faster and safer to fly to Duskwood and run south, but it's kind of boring just farming the same mob repeatedly. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to show it all the footage, but I'm just going to speed up the video pretty rapidly for that portion. I'll pause it, or at the end I'll kind of highlight if anything interesting happens or any interesting drops occur. But I think we'll just make a very kind of time-lapse video of farming these young Panthers. I think the young Panthers is what I'm going to work on. They're level 30 to 32 mobs in the northeast of the zone. I think we're just going to farm those. They drop those bristly whiskers, and I've spoken about those a few times now, and they really are valuable. I think they are like 8 silver a piece, and they drop off almost every single Panther. And they sometimes will drop other stuff also, occasionally green items or other things. So you're really getting at least 10 silver per Panther. So in that case, if we're getting 10 silver per Panther, and that means you kill 10 Panthers, you get 1 gold. If we're at about 30 gold, let's say right now, we need 90 gold. That means we need to kill about 600, is that right? Hold on a sec. Yes, about 600 Panthers to get the gold we need. And that's going to take a while, but I want to see, I've always kind of spoken about how good these bristly whiskers are, so I really do want to just go ahead and work on that for a little while, just grind out as much as I can, see how it's going rather, and if it gets to a point where I get tired of doing that, I have plenty of gold on my warrior. I could just mail it over. The gold, I think I have like 150 gold on my warrior. He's like level 57 right now, and I have a lot of gold on that guy. And when we sell all the enchanting mats we have on Supa, plus, by the way, this robe looks pretty awesome. Here's the Shadow Weave robe we've got there, nice purple robe. By the time we sell everything, all of our enchanting mats, and then grind for a little while here, maybe we get some lucky green drops along the way, or even a bind unequipped blue that we can sell would be great. I think we'll be in pretty good shape to not have to take a lot of gold over from our warrior, because it's not like it's a big deal, but I kind of like just trying to do it as non-contaminated as possible for this character. I don't want to influence it too heavily Whoa, we're running the wrong way. I'm so dumb. Sorry, guys. Anyway, we'll probably speed this up once I stop chatting. And let's go ahead and see if we can buff this palette. And I need to find a lower level buff. I don't think he can take our full buff, right? He cannot... He can take level 3 buff. That's good. Okay. I mean, you can't give him Shadow Word Protection. Okay, can we give him Fear Ward? We can. Good. So, the point is... I'm running the wrong way is the point. The plan is to try and grind out Panthers for a while. And once I get tired of that, I'll just give up maybe. Send the gold over for my warrior if I have to. Because ultimately, getting that mount at 40 is going to be so convenient and speed things up so much that I don't want to like wait till level 41, 42, 43 to have enough gold for that. I really just want to have it ready to go. So for now, we're going to speed up the video until we get over to the young Panthers, and I'm going to show you guys in kind of slow, like normal speed, farming a few Panthers, and then talk for a minute or two, then speed it back up while we farm Panthers. And you're just going to watch like a, I don't know, like a montage or time-lapse video of me massacring Panthers. It's the plan anyway. So we'll see what's going on over there. Maybe it's being heavily farmed already. We'll find out. Okay, so I ran over to the young Panthers, and I realized that they were all, like, too low level to even get experience from, and that's not... Like, the point here isn't not that I'm trying to get a lot of experience, but I want to at least be getting some experience. Like, it's just hard for me to justify farming gold just the sake of farming gold. So I decided to move down and find just normal Panthers instead of the young Panthers, because I know there's quite a few of them over here, also with tigers. And, let's see, does Retractable Claw... I don't have the sell price listed for that. I have an app... Or not an app, sorry, an add-on called, what's it called? Sell Value. Really useful add-on. I don't think it's in my add-on video because it's something I found more recently. It's a really useful video. Sorry, really useful add-on. And when you go to a vendor and you sell something, you don't have to sell it to them. If you just show it to the vendor, then it'll add to a database the sell price of something. So like this Bristly Whisker is 7 silver, 33 copper. It tells me that because I've already been over there once to a vendor to, you know, actually get it sold. But like the other stuff, the retractable claw, I haven't actually taken in yet to a vendor, so I don't actually know the price yet, at least on this server. But you know, I'm already kind of regretting the decision. Already kind of taking back the idea of farming just for the sake of farming gold. Like I'm sort of thinking I'd almost rather just work on questing over here. Like this is Bloodscalp ears. We can just kill a bunch of those guys. I've got the gold on my warrior to send over if I need to. We can sell a bunch of materials from enchanting stuff. I'm just sort of regretting what I was just saying. As I was running over here, I was kind of contemplating my decision. Now there are some Panthers here. Maybe... They really are good for farming, for getting gold and such. I just can't decide if it's really worth doing that rather than killing mobs that I need to kill anyway for quests. It's certainly less efficient in terms of getting experience and leveling up, but at the same time it might be more money. But like here, like I killed that mob, I didn't get anything. So, all right, we're bailing out on this plan, guys. We're gonna instead just farm some Bloodscalp ears, which should be a fairly easy quest for us, right? It's a green quest. We get some goblin fishing poles for completing it. Yeah, this should be relatively easy. I guess I should have silenced this guy. Why is he immune? Is he just immune to fire? What's the deal with that? Okay, let me try again with this wand. What is the damage on this wand? It is fire damage. He's not immune to fire damage. Okay, I don't know what the deal was, but for that moment, he was not taking damage from that, so that's interesting. Well, this guy comes with a little tiger pet, and he's basically a hunter. Bloodscalp Beastmasters are basically troll hunters. So we're gonna be killing him and his pet, I guess, which is kind of depressing, but I guess that's the way it works sometimes. Now let's see, one more wand there. I'm gonna kill that. We're gonna dot this guy. Let's go ahead and shield up. Whoa, whoa! What the crap is that? Get out of here! I went ahead and dotted that shaman up just to remind him that I'm here and he should be careful. Not that I really want to get in a fight at the moment, but it would have, you know, maybe it'd be fun. Murloc Lives Matter, that's the name of his guild. So that's apparently a play on the Black Lives Matter, what do you call that, movement? I don't know, organization / movement? It's kind of both. Okay, we don't get anything for killing those tigers, kind of a bummer. Let's see, we could totally toast that guy, I'm pretty sure. But real quick, let's go ahead and rebuff. What do we need? We're pretty good shape. Okay. This guy starts harassing us. We'll go ahead and kill him. But I think we'll be okay here. I think we're in good shape. He seems like a fairly friendly guy. Oh, I see. This guy has a fire shield on him. Got it. So he literally is casting a fire shield. So that's what it is. So yeah, that makes him, I guess, immune to fire damage, which is fine. Let's wave hi to this guy. We got a Bloodscalp here. We got an Archer's Belt of the Owl, which, what do I rather kill? So these Mystics are a little annoying for us because they're immune to our wand once they cast that thing. Now, I think, have I taken it? I think there's a Dispel magic. Dispels magic from the target, removing one harmful spell from a friend or one beneficial spell from an enemy. Let's try this. I just dispelled them. Now, can we? Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's the way to do it, is definitely just dispel that guy. So we don't have to deal with that crap. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go here. Okay, let's go ahead and keep moving on up. This should be pretty easy farming for us. I think we're gonna have an easy time killing these mobs. And I may, you know, I have this feeling that the Bloodscalp ears are fairly hard to get a hold of. Like oh, let's dispel this magic. Alright, I have a feeling that the Bloodscalp ears are pretty low drop rate. Like I remember doing this quest once. I'm not sure if I did this on Chronos or not, but I just feel like it's not a good drop rate. Now we did get, however, 2 greens in a row there, which is pretty nice. And there's a solid chest over there, so I think I'm going to work our way straight away ahead to get that solid chest. Go ahead and grab that. And now once we work on this quest and finish it up, we can head south, and there's the Vile Reef down here, where the Curse of the Tides quest is, and also this Pearl Diving quest. It says we have 2 of the pearls completed. We actually don't. I sold those, I think. Let's put Bloodscalp ears, Curse of the Tides. And, ooh, what is this? Okay. Rag Monday, boys. That's a pretty nice guild, actually, on our server. We tend to work together quite a lot for 40-man raids. Actually, I don't work with them much because I don't raid yet, because I'm not 60 on any of my characters, but my guild mates work with them quite often, and they're pretty nice people, apparently, so that's great stuff. I guess we can just work on our little dagger stabbing stuff here. Gonna stab this guy down. I don't really feel like continuously casting Dispel Magic on these guys. I feel like it's gonna be a little irritating to do that, so I just want to not fight the Mystics. That's what I want to do, is not run into these Mystics anymore, but they're everywhere. And it'd be so much easier if we could just fight the Scouts, or the, oh, that's Dispel Magic. Fight the Scouts or whatever. What are the other ones? The Hunters. Yeah, Bloodscalp Hunters. Yeah, that'd be so much better if we could find more of those. Doesn't seem we're going to get lucky, though. It seems like we're going to be fighting quite a few of these Mystics here. Let's just do one more wand. Should take that one out. Perfect. Good. Now I want to kind of get some line of sight thing going here if I can. Is this going to line of sight them? Maybe? Huh. Oh. I can't remember if trees... I think normally trees don't actually block line of sight. At least they didn't originally, I think, on Vanilla WoW. They might on Chronos, but I think actual retail Vanilla WoW, I don't think trees stopped spellcasting and such. Now here's what we want to do here. What do we have? We have a mob right there and a mob right there. So we want to use Mind Soothe on that one, and I am clicking because I don't have Mind Soothe on my keys. So just chill out, guys. And we're gonna get this chest. Target not in line of sight, really? I thought I was perfectly in line of sight of that chest, but anyway, you can't loot chests in combat. So I made sure we're not in combat by making sure those guys wouldn't see us. Though, honestly, it dropped pretty fast. That guy probably, it looked like he wasn't going to see us anyway, so maybe I was a little bit just overly worried. Really, I aggroed that thing from there. Or the social aggro got that guy. I'm surprised. Where did that guy come from? Where did that scout come from? And that stupid Mystic's healing people? Okay, hold on a sec, hold on a sec. We're gonna do this. We're gonna redot this one because the dot's about to run out, and we're gonna keep wanding this one down. Should be dead in just a moment. The other guy was running around in fear, thankfully. Now, hopefully this Mystic doesn't toss another heal too quickly. I just want to loot this guy. How can I loot him? There we go, got it. I think. Anyway, I'm just gonna back up real fast. Oh, there's a Paladin. Maybe the Paladin will give us a heal. Actually, let's just kill this one. We can kill this one now that the other one left us alone. Oh, Paladin got aggro. No, Paladin, come back. Stop running. Paladin, come back. Alright, we got aggro. Oh man, I hate when that happens, when you're fighting a mob. That was actually really nice. The Paladin gave us a heal. I didn't even catch his name. Awesomeness. That's a good name. It's an awesome name, in fact. I always hate when that happens, when you're fighting a mob, and someone somehow gets aggro that isn't like in your group, or isn't, you know, someone you're working with or whatever, and then you have to chase down that stupid mob because the guy runs away. I don't know if people do that. I'm not really sure if people do that. I don't know if they do it because they think they're trying to help de-aggro. So like you'll get aggro, which is probably what it is. But it's funny because that happened to me the other day when I was on my warrior. I was killing some furbolgs in Felwood, in northern Felwood. There's furbolgs up, you can kill them, and killing them will give you reputation with the Winterfall furbolgs. So I was killing these, and a guy runs up and gets aggro. I forget how he did this. I think he healed himself, or maybe he healed me. I don't remember. I think he healed me. I didn't really need it, but he just like threw a big heal on me. And it was like I just had hit the mob with like a ranged weapon, so I barely had any aggro on it. And the guy ran away, and the mob like chased him, and I like didn't have any way to catch up to the mob. And actually looking back, I probably should have switched stances and moved into Berserker stance and used Intercept, but I didn't do that, so I wasn't really thinking that through. Anyway, the guy ran away, and the mob chased him like way farther than you would expect a mob to chase him. And eventually I caught up. It was fine. It was just kind of funny in the short term. Let's go ahead and put a renew on ourselves, get a little bit of a heal up. And we're 3 of 15 Bloodscalp ears, so we are not looking super hot on these Bloodscalp ears at the moment. Let's go ahead and silence this guy before he heals himself. Did he put his... Yeah, he put his stupid thing up, okay. Gonna whack him a few times with our knife, which doesn't do a lot of damage. Does it do about 15 damage? Alright, let's do a Mind Blast to finish him off. There we go. We're collecting some pages. We've got, let's see, a couple of greens. We've got 4 Bloodscalp here, so we're working on it slowly. Spell's not yet ready. Okay, now we're ready. Oh, so I think I mentioned this a few videos back. I was talking about the opening of Ankurash on Chronos 1. And Ankurash, when it opened, I think I was saying that it would... I anticipated people clearing it within a couple days. And I think I might have said this on the last video or two, but I don't recall. Anyway, someone cleared it within like 4 hours. Fully cleared, at least through Cthulhu. I don't know if they actually cleared Oro, which is one of the optional bosses in there, but they like wrecked that instance, like just destroyed it. I mean, it was pretty incredible, I thought, with how quickly it was cleared. Now, some people are saying that Chronos is extremely undertuned. You know, I get that feeling sometimes. And what I mean by undertuned is that some of the instances, or at least some of the mobs or something is going on that makes the game a little easier than it should be. I sort of feel that's the case. At very, very low levels, I noticed my regen was a little fast when I was out of combat. It wasn't insane, but it was a little fast, and I think that's been changed. I don't think that's still the case anymore. That was months ago, honestly, at this point. I don't think it's the case anymore. I think they nerfed that kind of undertuned or overtuned regen. But the other thing is some instances feel a little bit easy, and some elite mobs feel a little bit easy, and not like horrendously easy, but just a little easy. Like maybe their hit points are like 10% lower than they should be or something. I don't know. The other thing is that itemization, the items in Chronos 1 are based on a later patch in vanilla. So like when Molten Core was the only instance available, or Blackwing Lair, the itemization was actually designed to be on what later patches were. And at that point, and that's based on what Blizzard's actual patches were, the stat changes. At that point, Blizzard basically made things a little bit easier for everyone by kind of fine-tuning gear to have kind of more optimal stats and such. I don't honestly know the details, so I don't want to speak beyond what I'm comfortable saying right now. But basically, it's running on a little bit later of a patch, in a sense. The items are. So that helps a lot. I mean, it's hard to really say just how much it helps to have better statted weapons and such. I'm going to go ahead and shield up here and renew. And we're doing fine with these mobs, by the way. Really, they're not doing much to us. our fear is almost back up, and our powered shield will be back up in like 3 seconds. So I just need to finish off this stupid scout, and we'll be in great shape. Let's fear this. Let's wand down that scout. There's so many Bloodscalps over here. There's a ton of them. I thought we had dotted this tiger a while ago. I guess not. It's kind of a bummer. I was hoping to have gotten him down a little bit lower at that point, but no. When we kill this tiger, do I get experience from killing the pet? Now, this is one thing I will say. I'm like 99% sure that if you kill a mob that has a summonable pet, such as this tiger, the pet should despawn as soon as the main mob has been killed. That's not the case on Chronos, and I don't think that worked on Nostalrius either. I don't think it's worked on any private server that I've been on. I might be wrong on that, but you did notice we didn't get experience for killing that tiger, despite the tiger being a level 35 mob, which was green for us. So that's unfortunate. Now, I'm zoomed out quite a bit. There's a chest back here. Is there an easier way to get to this chest? Okay. I want to get to this chest. I might need to just clear this whole room, which is going to be a bit of a mess, or go around. I think that might be the easiest route. So I think I'm going to sneak around to the other side. I love treasure tracking, or what is it called? Find treasure, I think is what this actually is. Find treasure. Ooh, what I aggro? Aggro this guy, okay. Let's dot this guy, and let's start. What am I doing? Oh, I blacked him out. That was great. I actually meant to mind blast him, but I ended up mind flaying him. He's gonna heal because I used my silence already. That was stupid. I'm just gonna whack him with my knife for the moment. Now we might stop to take a drink after this mob is killed. I got an iron lockbox. Now, is there... Okay, this is not so bad. Now I'm gonna just come over here. Kind of can't see much of the foliage here. I'm gonna sneak back this way a little bit. Maybe I don't need a drink just yet. Alright, we're gonna start by killing off this mystic out here. Clear a little bit of space. We're gonna clear up this right here. This is plenty of space once we clear this. Now let's silence them just in time, I think. Barely got the silence off. It was like just cooling down the rest of the way. It had like a 1 second more tick. No, it was like it beat that guy by about a second, is I guess what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and drink some enchanted water. Now what we want to do is start clearing into this little cove here. I don't recall this little structure. If we clear about 2 or 3 of these mobs, we might be able to just mind suit the rest of them and then sneak in there and grab that chest. Now, it really, I don't know how much these chests, honestly, like maybe I'm overvaluing chests, but I really enjoy digging around and getting chests. It's something I've always enjoyed. And really, if you look at this series, if you go to the very beginning of this series, when we were in Dunmoreau, like maybe the first 3 episodes, whoa, that got a spear like right through my gut there. Like in Dunmoreau or something. How many of these mobs did I have? Jeez. I'm trying to lose some of them here. If you look in Dunmoreau, it's like the 3rd, I think it's the 3rd video or so. We worked really hard to get a chest. I think it's the first chest we found in... Where's that guy going? Okay. It's like the first chest we found in the game, I think. We spent so much time working to get that chest that we worked hard for it. We did end up getting it, but man, I seriously put in a lot of effort for that, and it was worth it. I was psyched. I mean, like, the actual loot was not really worth it, but I was just, like, psyched to get it. I think we ended up really getting it because a group of Alliance characters, like a bunch, we were all, like, level 8 through, like, 7 through 10 or something. Another group of them, like, ran through and, like, pulled some aggro off some mobs, so I was able to, like, run in and grab it. I mean, we were working, like, mobs were respawning before we finished it. That's how bad it was. Like, I was working so hard to clear it, but I just couldn't kill things fast enough. So they were, respawning on us before we were able to, like, get to the chest. Is that guy, how did that guy have line of sight on me? I'm really surprised he's line of sight there. It really surprised me. I want to back up a little bit more. I'm netted. What the crap? Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to wand this guy. A couple more wand hits will finish him off. Perfect. We did dot the tiger that got him down about 30% of his health just from the damage over time from the Shadow Root Pain, which is nice. I was also tallying it up now. We have something like 80, almost a little under 80 spell damage, which is pretty nice. We have like 15, it's 36, 46, 67, 78. We have 78 spell damage. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. Oh, also our powered shield fort ran off a little bit there. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that. Just gonna say hi to Magnus there. And thanks for saying hi. Now, we've cleared off most of these guys here. Can we... I think we can do this. I think we can sneak in there now. I always forget since Shadow mind suit. Now let's see if this works. Where's that chest at? Oh, it's like right here. I was like, where's that stupid chest at? Okay, we're kind of hidden here. It's like the perfect little spot. I think we're out of line of sight, I think, too. Alright, let's ninja all this good stuff. Thank you. Now I'm getting out of here. See you guys. I don't care if Mind Soothe dropped. Actually, I didn't even need Mind Soothe. Huh. I mean, they're only level 35 mobs, but I really thought that I was close enough to generate aggro from them. Now, why is this guy dead over here? Something's dead here. Someone was over here killing mobs, and it wasn't me. That makes me a little nervous. I would like to be more aware of my surroundings and that, and know if there's, you know, alliance, or horde, rather. More importantly, horde characters around. I don't see any, though. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep blasting this guy away. What did we get from that? We got some mail junk and some potions, a drink. Yeah, it's pretty much junk. Nothing too important. I mean, either way, we had to clear those mobs because we were. Whoops, this guy got me netted. Because we were trying to get more ears, and we're about halfway done. We have 7 of 15 ears. Now, it really, the drop rate is fairly bad on this. It really is. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's pretty bad. Now let's go ahead. We got that guy dotted up still. We're gonna see if this guy drops anything for us. He does not. No ears there. It's kind of a bummer. Now we're gonna go clear off to the north side from here because there's also another chance for more chests over there. I have a feeling. And if we're gonna clear mobs anyway, we might as well clear in the direction of more loot. I think that's always a good way to go. Let's rebuff our Fear Ward and our Shadow Ward Protection. Now what is this? This is a Dwarf Paladin. Let's see if he will give us some buffs. Mind tossing a buff my way, and I will give you power to fort. Ah, thank you.
May your generosity be returned.
Oh, what? Okay, well, I'll let that guy take that one, and I will kill this one. Works for me. Oh yeah, so I was working a little bit on my Onyxia questline on my warrior, and that is something we'll do on this guy when we get to that point. The Onyxia questline, I swear it's easier on the Alliance than the Horde. I've done it on the Horde a few times. I've never done it on the Alliance. But with my Alliance character, I found that like the first step, you kill some drakes, some dragons, whelplings. Pretty easy. I mean, it was like, I got like a couple people together, and we went ahead and did it. It was fine. And then, after doing that, we, this guy healing me? What's he doing? Oh, he's healing himself. Okay. Then the next step, the next like 5 steps are just like traveling quests. You just walk to Stormwind and turn in a quest. And you get like 6,000 experience. And you walk to Goldshire, you get like 6,000 experience. It's like boatloads of experience just for talking to people. Like you don't do anything. You just fly, walk a little, turn it in. Like super easy. It was like, holy crap, and I know there's a lot more to do, but that was just like a ridiculously easy, like, I got like 30,000 experience for like 15 minutes of flying around. It's been a while since I've done the Horde quest, admittedly, and this quest, what I'm talking about, is the quest that gives you a necklace that's basically a key that lets you zone into Onyxia. Onyxia's level is a 40-man raid group, or a 40-man raid boss in Dustwallow Marsh. But I was just like really impressed with how much experience I was getting for what felt like very little work. Do these things drop our ears? These Questy doesn't say they do, but I think they should. Oh, he healed himself. I was trying to interrupt that. I got caught in the global cooldown, 1.5 second global cooldown, and wasn't able to silence. But anyway, the Onyxia questline, I know there's more to it. I know it's not all easy. You have to go to Blackrock Depths next, but I'm not going to go any further up there. I don't know if those guys drop our ears, and I know these things back here do. Let's go ahead and kill one Berserker. I just want to see. If this guy drops an ear, we'll keep pushing. If he doesn't, then we are going to assume they don't drop them. Now, we pretty much nuked the crap out of that Headhunter. I thought I was actually killing a Berserker, but it's the Headhunter. I'm trying to de-aggro that other one. I still got a spear in me. It's kind of gross looking. And there's a 44 Anthielf. 44 Night Elf Hunter here. Lots of Alliance hanging around here. It's sort of surprising me. Can we just stab this guy to death? Alright, one more dagger hit. We'll get him. Got him. Alright, well, he didn't drop it. So let's just keep going, farming more Bloodscalp ears elsewhere. We're more than halfway done now. Yeah, so I don't mean to say that Alliance have an easy time. I don't think it's necessarily all easier, but certainly the first few steps in that quest line for the Onyxia for the Onyxia key were pretty easy, which is nice. I don't mind easy quests. I really don't. So I'm not really complaining, just kind of stating what I've observed. That guy did manage to get his stupid fire thing on just in time, when I was really hoping to have interrupted it. Now, one more stab, we should get him. There we go, dead. And we got another Bloodscalp here, perfect. These guys respawn quickly, by the way. You might have noticed that. I mean, these are fast respawns. These aren't, like, slow motion respawns here. I mean, we just cleared this area, and everything's back up. That was less than 10 minutes ago. So they're not wasting your time. Okay. Alright, I was hoping for another Bloodscalp here. We did not get back-to-back drops there. I'm going to rebuff Inner Fire. And, how's our gold? We're at 28.5. So we've gotten about 1 gold, I think, so we've been farming here. Is that about right? Maybe I'm wrong. I forget what we started at. Alright, let's line of sight this guy. His buddy's going to chase after us. That's fine. I don't really care. A lot of his buddies are going to chase after us. I don't really care that much. I'm basically going to get out of range of them to leash them. If I want leash, there we go. Good leashing. Alright. I should have silenced that guy instead of mind flaying him, but that's fine. We're just going to finish that up. Alright, I think his fire shield is dropped. Yep. Okay. I don't really know how long it lasts. Not very long. I mean, it's a pretty quick turnaround on that fire shield. There's another Bloodscalp here. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and get this Beastmaster over here. These guys are fairly easy. Now, my plan is to be done with Stranglethorn Vale pretty soon. Like, honestly, after this episode or the next, like, I really just want to finish this quest, maybe go do the Curse of the Tides, and I'm kind of just getting a little burnt out on Stranglethorn Vale. We've been here for quite a few episodes. We've been kind of bouncing between here and Scarlet Monastery. I think we did one episode in the Badlands, I forget exactly. I don't know why that tiger didn't aggro onto us, but I'm perfectly happy if he stays over there. But it might be time soon to just get out of the zone. It's just, you just need to change the scenery sometimes, you know, and I think this might be about our time. Are there any mobs over here to kill? I guess that, oh, there is one. Oh, there's a few. Oh, crap. I'm like aggroing everything almost. There's this guy over here, the Bloodscalp Hunter. Just dot him. Let's hide around this side here. We did aggro that whole group. Let's shield up. Let's go ahead and dot all of them. We're just going to take all 3 of these out. Shouldn't be that bad. Let's fear these. Oops, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. We're low on mana. We have tons of potions. I'm just going to pop this, like, the lowest potion we have, just to clear it out of our inventory. Anyway, we got that from a chest, I think, just now. And let's go ahead and focus on this tiger. He has fewer hit points, so I might as well just kill him. Now, someone commented recently that my spelling's pretty bad. I'm not, like, awful at spelling, but words that have 2 L's in them always get me. Or words that have, like, an L-Y. I just, like, consistently, I'm like, is it 2 L's or 1 L? Like, eventually, I know that's 2 L's, but, like, I'm trying to think of a good example. There's just a few words that kind of stick me on whether it's, like, 2 L's or not. But I try to work on my grammar. I try to have proper grammar, and in spoken language, my grammar isn't perfect. By far, it's not perfect. I don't focus on it as much. In written works, it matters a lot, actually. Since I work in science, and I'm like a scientist, I guess is basically what my job is at this point, or my career. I do a lot of scientific writing, so it's fairly technical work, and it's not like it's overly complicated, but it's important to have, like, it as clear as possible. I've always been told that if someone, by the way, I'm cleaning my glasses right now, so I'm just wanding even though he's immune because my hands aren't on the keyboard. I've always been told if someone doesn't understand you, then that's not the fault of the person that's listening, it's the fault of the person that's speaking. So if someone doesn't understand what you mean, that means you didn't explain it well. It's not that they weren't smart enough to understand. And that's obviously some exceptions to that. Like if you're talking to a 3-year-old, they may not understand you because they're a 3-year-old. I'm going to miss this silence, aren't I? I got it just in time. So, in the same sense, when I'm writing a paper, or something we're trying to publish, I try to make it as, non-ambiguous as possible. I want to make sure. Oh man, those guys respawn quickly. Wow, we're about to get swarmed here if we're not careful. So I just try and make things clear. And this whole idea just suddenly sparked in my head. The reason why I'm talking about this. Let's dot that far back guy over there. Ooh, we got a blackout sun on that one too. That's perfect. He's about to heal his buddy over here. Let's throw a few wand hits on him. And let's get back to this one. Let's go ahead and use a heal potion, or mana potion, because, I don't know, we might as well. Can I use it? Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, I was wanding, and it was setting off my global cooldown, so I couldn't actually click the stupid potion. Anyway, this guy's used up all of his mana, so there's that. I was saying that earlier we were killing a tiger just a minute ago. It was like right in this spot actually. We killed a tiger instead of the hunter. I said the tiger has fewer hit points. And that made me think of saying less hit points or fewer hit points. There's honestly, people will understand what you mean either way, truthfully, but technically you would use the word fewer when you're describing something that you can quantify. That's kind of the way to do it. So it's like, if I have 3 of something lower than you have, then I would say I have 3 fewer of that item, because I know I can count as there's 3. If I have something I'm not sure of the exact amount, then I would just say less. So like if my desk is messy, I would say, and I clean it, I would say my desk is less messy than it was 10 minutes ago. But, you know, if I remove 10 pieces of paper from it, then I would say my desk has 10 fewer pieces of paper. Well, I guess I should shield up here. I'm like slowly dying. I'm going to go ahead and pop my cooldown here, my prayer of desperation? Desperate prayer? Yeah, that's that thing. And we're going to back up a little bit and get back to the main road before we get jumped on by a bunch of mobs, because it seems like things are trying to respawn in there. We're kind of centralized in that spot. I feel a little bit safer getting out here. Anyway, totally off topic, and I'm by no means a grammar expert, by any means. I just try to learn proper grammar, and spelling is something I need to work on. Probably more so than grammar at this point. But it just, saying fewer made me think of that. I'm gonna go ahead and shield up, and let's see, do we have a heal potion? We really don't. We're slowly dying here, actually. If you really pay attention, we're getting, you know, pretty destroyed. I was kind of getting off topic talking. Let's say hi to the guild. Hi, guild. Someone's saying hi. But it worked out okay. We survived. I only used 1 potion on the whole mess, and really, I just need to be more liberal with my potions. We have a lot. I mean, really, there's no point saving up all these potions. I'm not going to use a potion that heal, a level 14 potion, you know, at level 50 plus. So it really makes more sense to just worry about it now. Ooh, Gandalf. I think I'm okay for now. How about you? Alright, so let's rebuff. We need to do that for all of pretty much everything. We're running a little bit low on things. What else are we missing? Fear Ward. There we go. Let's go ahead and drink again. Pretty good. Haven't actually moved, but everything is ready to go, I think. A bit of packing. And we need to decide our move date. Why did I not drink? I swear to God I clicked this. No, I'm in combat. Why am I in combat? Why am I in combat? And I was wondering, I was like, why am I not healing? Why am I not drinking? Okay, so we're stuck in combat. So here's what we're going to do. I don't really know. We didn't really fight anything. I'm going to Alt F4 to get out of combat, and we'll be right back. Okay, so all I did there was, I've said this a few times now, is I Alt F4, logged out of the client, and then that fixed things for me. I mean, sometimes you just get stuck in combat. I don't really know what exactly causes that. I mean, I get it sometimes, in the case of, if you like aggro a mob, and then you run away from the mob, you can sometimes, you don't kill it, you'll sometimes get stuck in combat. That just happens. I don't really know why exactly, but that'll happen. Other times, like there, I don't really know why we were in combat. I don't think we left a mob behind or anything. Now I'm trying to clear outwards. We only need 1 more ear. We're almost done. Oh, that's a nice, dang, nice. ZG. Bad Mojo mask is a pretty nice mask. It's really good. Okay. Well, now that we're out of combat, at least, you know, we can drink, we can eat, we can do all the good stuff we need to do. It's really important. Oh, whoops, that's what I meant. I frequently, not mistake, but I frequently make a typo and type ZF when I mean ZG, or ZG when I mean ZF. ZF is Zul'Farrak, it's like level 42 instance in Teneros. ZG is Zul'Gurub, it's a level 60, 25-man raid. And this wanding is not going well. There we go, he's blacked out him with, not wanding, the dagger is not going well. Alright, we're out of here. We got that quest done. We're bailing out. See you guys. Trolls are going to chase us. I don't really care too much. I'm going to go do the Curse of... yeah, for sure. Yeah, Uldaman is an okay instance. Not amazing. It's an okay instance. Huh. Alright. we're moving down south. We're gonna go to Stone of the Tides. I'm tempted just to buy those blue pearls, by the way. I don't know if I really care to mess with those pearls. Next, after Zul'Farrak, Maraudon? I think after Zul'Farrak, the next one would be Maraudon, would be the next instance. I'm not exactly sure on that. Is this a long fall down here? Because if it is, we're going to levitate on out of here. No, not a long fall at all. I remember this area. There's like the basilisks along the coastline here. And it has like those basilisks along the coastline here. And I think we got killed here. Where is Maraudon? Maraudon is... Oh man, I'm forgetting. Desolus, right? Desolus. Should be Desolus. It took me a moment to like recollect where it's from. Now we're gonna go try and do this Curse of the Tides quest. I'm not really sure how else it's gonna work. Now let's look at the Curse of the Tides, what it's telling us to do. Destroy the Altar of the Tides with Caitlyn's Blade. Kill Gazban and bring the Stone of the Tides and Caitlyn's Blade back. Okay, Caitlyn's Blade is here. Use on the Stone of the Tides. Okay, we need to go down this way. Let's go ahead and do some rebuff. Just refresh everything while we're moving on over. Yeah, that's actually good enough. Started won't until October 3rd. Yeah, so my new job, I won't actually start until October 3rd. In between now and then, I basically just doing a lot of prep work with moving. I'm kind of cleaning up things at from grad school. I'm actually working on writing a lot of papers, a few things like that. Let's see. So I won't actually be moving for about a month. I mean, it's kind of nice. It gives me a little bit of a break. I haven't taken the last vacation I took was on my honeymoon, which was a few years ago. And before that, it was like 3 years before I took a vacation. I don't take a lot of vacations. Dude, this guy is doing a lot of damage to us. Kind of not good. No bueno. Uh-oh, we need a shield, though. Can we not kill these guys? Maybe we can't. I really thought I'd be able to do a little bit more to this thing. Whoops, I hit the wall there. That's not good. This is not good. Uh-oh. 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 Oh my gosh. Hold on. Is Ganley still around? Oh, nope. Well, anyone free to assist me with a quick quest in the Vile Reef? Just gonna see if anyone's around. I grossly underestimated those things. I really thought I would be able to kill those. Now, I wasn't exactly going in there with the best trajectory to kill things, but yeah, that was interesting. So I gotta run back there. I'm gonna speed up the video for this run back. Okay, so we, unfortunately, I don't think we can do this quest solo. Captain Fleetmaster? Actually, I'm not there yet. Actually, I'm not that far yet, unfortunately. Just realized that. I know I spelled unfortunately wrong. That was just a typo from typing too fast. So, you know, here's what I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and work on Bloodscalp Buccaneers, maybe? Turn in the Bloodscalp ears. The blue pearls I can buy on the auction house. I'm just going to buy those for this other quest. But, like, we're not going to be able to... I don't think... Ooh, that was kind of a cool angle. I never really realized there was... That's just, like, normal door, I guess. It just seemed weird. Anyway, I really thought I'd be able to finish that quest, but I don't think we can kill those elites on our own. Now, the Bloodscalp Buccaneers is a nice quest to work on, so it would be good to go wrap that up if I can. Let's go ahead and turn in this quest. Get our goblin fishing poles, which aren't that useful. Acquire 18 skull splitter tusks. We will grab that quest for now, but I don't know if we're actually going to work on it. That quest actually is a very bad drop rate. Like, I'm pretty confident that is not a good drop rate on that quest. And our bags are fairly full, but I think we can stretch it out a little bit longer before we make a pit stop at a vendor. However, there's a vendor right over here. I'm just going to run in real fast and throw away a few things at least. Let's see, vendor, here we go. Get a quick repair, and let's start vendoring off a few of these junk things we don't need. make a little bit of space in our bags. We'll deal with disenchanting other stuff later. Okay, so now the next one we're going to work on is Bloodscalp Buccaneers, and we're going to turn off Curse of the Tides because we're not able to do that quest at the moment. Looking for group. Actually, I don't want to look for group Curse of the Tides now. We just hearth down to Booty Bay. Really don't feel like running back up there. Let's turn Find Treasure back on. It should be good to go. Now, what I need to do is go over here and explore the cove. Now, I think exploring the cove is pretty easy. You cannot do if you don't have mining. Favor for Krasik. I think you can get that done by killing nearby mobs. Favor for Krasik. We have that quest also. But I'm not going to travel up there to do that quest. It's not worth it. That quest isn't really a very worthwhile quest. Check the cove just north of Booty Bay along the south coast and see what you find, okay? Let's go ahead and buff up our random friend here. Female Mage. That's the super most original name of all time. Now we need to explore this cove. Let's, I don't really need this guy. I don't really need that. I'm just going to do this. See if we can loot this thing. Complete quest, accept. Okay, we got what we needed. We're out of there. That's a bailout. We're now friendly with Ratchet. Okay. Now what are we doing? Okay, we got that quest done. Now we need to go back in here, report your findings to first mate Kraz in Booty Bay. And we got 3,400 experience, 40 silver for that. That was super awesome. Super awesome, in fact. If I didn't say that already, I said it once, but I'm going to say it again. It was super awesome. I love quests like that. We just run in, you know, I just like messed up a bunch of stuff, generate some aggro. By the way, have you guys ever looked at this little cove over here? There's like a skeleton there, a little pickaxe, a shovel, some barrels, a lantern, some netting. I've never really explored there. I guess you can't really get on the other side. I wonder how deep that water goes. One of these days on my own, I've mentioned this a few times, I have my own like an offline private server that I run. Just like it's not internet connected. It's like I just run it on my local system and basically emulate a server on my computer. I haven't done it yet, but I want to go over there and just kind of teleport into that little spot and take a look in there and see if that water goes anywhere. I'm 99% sure it's shallow water that won't go anywhere, but I want to take a look someday anyway. Now we're over here. We're going to talk to First Mate Kraz, turn in the next step, the Bloodscalp Buccaneers. 3,400 experience. That was like 6,800 experience for like nothing. Report the planned Bloodscalp attack to Fleetmaster Seahorn. Now Fleetmaster Seahorn, I believe, is up top here. Yeah, he's the dude with the Tauren with the cool hat. I'm going to go find that guy and turn in that quest. Super easy set of quests there as far as, you know, getting a bunch of experience at least. And let's go over here. Let's walk around here. Find this little Tauren guy. And turn this in. Bloodscalp Buccaneers. Complete quest. Fleetmaster Seahorn, Booty Bay, wants you to kill 10 Bloodscalp swashbucklers and bring back the Bloodscalp charts and the Bloodscalp orders. Yeah, so these guys are down here, actually. Okay, so we're gonna go find those bad guys. They're easy enough to get to, easy enough to kill. I don't think there's an easier way to get there than just running out of Booty Bay to the north and running around. You could probably swim around, but I'm not really convinced that's faster. Actually, you know what? Hold on a sec. First of all, this guy right here, I want to talk to him. Dizzy One Eye in Booty Bay wants you to retrieve his eye from the Bloodscalp Buccaneers. Got it. We will do that for you. Now, I've never done this before, but I'm going to try to run around the west and south waters, like kind of around the ocean over there and see what happens. And I think this will actually be pretty efficient because we have Levitate, so that's the reason why I'm thinking of doing this. What does this guy have? Bring 10 bundles of a Curious Read. We don't want that quest. I know that quest is, we are a little low level for that. Where is our Levitate? Let's Levitate. Poof! Levitated. Okay, Levitate, by the way. You can see we're literally floating above the ground, which means we can run at normal speed. It's also nice to give a minor speed increase on our boots. And by the way, I need new boots. I need to get some new boots. These Spider Silk boots were amazing when I got them. Like, I got them right at level 20 or so, and those were great boots at that point. But I'm level 40 now. I'm still running level 20 boots, level 24 belt, a level... The rest of these are quest rewards or higher level, but my belt and my boots, I need to upgrade those pretty severely. And once I get level 40, there'll be some things I'll be able to pick up that are better. Because, like, some more Shadow Weave or Mage Weave, maybe it's called, I forget exactly. But there's some nice spellcaster craftable, tailoring craftable things. But I don't have those things yet because I'm not 40 yet. I'm only 39, so we're about a third of the way through the level. Now we're running along the Savage Coast here, and this is way faster, by the way. This is so much faster, because otherwise what you have to do is run out of Booty Bay, run up to this path, go around here, and then run all the way around. This is significantly faster doing this. It was, what, a 1 minute run, basically a minute and a half, maybe? Very efficient. I'm pretty happy with that. I never thought about doing that before. Okay, so, oh, we got a Tauren here, level 40 Tauren Druid. Let's greet him, say hi to him. Hi. 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 Make sure he doesn't decide to attack us. Now, if he does, we can probably get away. I'm not that worried about it, but I don't want to have to fight him, you know? It'd be nice to not have to fight him. Let's see, does this guy want to join up with us? Oh, let's do this. Hi there. Let's talk to this guy. Working on a quest? I got disarmed, but that doesn't really matter to us, because we're barely using that dagger anyway. And if so, want to group? Thank you, Druid. Whoops. I didn't actually mean to hit him. Alright, we're going to group up. Perfect. Alright, let's finish this guy off. They're level 41s. These are pretty big mobs for us. I want to thank the Druid. Good. Okay, we need 10 of these swashbucklers. Now, I don't think we're going to fight this out. There's a priest already, so... Okay. Now, I need the Bloodscalp orders and the Bloodscalp charts. The orders are over here. Easy to get. The charts are more buried in this mess over here. And there's actually a vendor over here. It's kind of weird, but there is like a neutral vendor-y person in this area. Actually, I don't need that warlock. I need buccaneers. This guy, Cowardly Crosby, the tailoring supplies dude. Might as well kill some stuff while we're waiting. I'm gonna go ahead and dot this and back up. I'm gonna dot this one, wand that. Let's silence this thing. There we go. Moving forward, because I need to get over here to these charts. They're kind of in that little, on those little, what do you call this? Crates. I don't know why I'm like blanking here. Now what I want to also do is, I need to somehow get over. There's a swashbuckler. We need that guy. Let's get him. Ooh, nice. We got him with a stun there. Blackout stun is perfect. Back up. I need to get to the charts too. I'm just gonna let them know that I need to get to the charts so they know what's going on, like why I'm wandering over here. I'm probably gonna aggro. Yeah, I was gonna say I was probably gonna aggro that stuff. It's pretty big aggro radius. They're, what is it? It's only 2 levels above. It's actually not that high level, but they're high enough that they're gonna aggro. There was a glitch on Chronos a while ago, like the last few weeks, where those mobs or imps were not able to be targeted except by AoE. We experienced that actually in the Swamp of Sorrows, I think. Now let's go ahead and talk to this guy. I just want to show you guys what Cowardly Crosby has. Not a lot. I'm going to buy the Admiral's hat pattern though. And maybe I'll try and sell it. But also either way, I will at least I would like to have it for ourselves later on. It's 70 silver for that thing, but it's a pretty cool hat. Now it's actually not that hard to make. Long elegant feather, silken thread, bolt of mage weave. We need 240 tailoring to make it, but it's a pretty cool recipe. It literally makes like a captain, like a pirate's hat. That's pretty awesome. Are you guys going to do the next step after this? I just want to see if you're going to do the next step, because if they are and they want to wait, I would join them. If not, then I'll do it without them, or wait. Probably have to wait. I don't think I can do it without them. It's a little high level for us, unfortunately, at the moment. Just going to see if they are interested in grouping up for it. Okay, no problem. Thanks for your help. Well, it's fine. It was nice of them to help out. I'm perfectly happy with that. And there are a few more buccaneers over here, but I think are swashbucklers, I guess they are. But I'm not sure if I really want to wander around looking for them. Oh, there's a school of stone scale eagle swarm right there. I might just hang out in one spot. Did they just boot me? Oh, I've been removed from the group. Forcibly removed. How sad. Alright, we got a warlock. We got a warlock. I'm just going to take a peek, see if there's any swashbucklers over here. I don't see any. Okay, we're going to go back. Let's go ahead and get our Furbolg form back up, and let's refresh our inner fire. And once we wrap up this quest, I think we will be done for the day. I don't think we're going to go much farther than this. There's a swashbuckler. we're halfway done. So that was pretty quick, thankfully. Everyone was very helpful there. It was nice to find that group, and they were just able to, you know, kind of push us through a few kills quicker than we would have done on our own. Especially because these mobs are fairly packed together. So it can be handy to not have to fight them all on your own, at least for this point. Once you've kind of broken them up and killed a few, they'll respawn gradually. It should be easier to maintain. This is the third person, maybe fourth person, in guild chat in the last 45-50 minutes that has asked how ZG is going for everyone. Just kind of funny, like everyone logs in and goes, how's ZG going? So our guild is in Zul'Gurub. They're actually splitting it with another guild. And I've noticed on Chronos, it's interesting, a lot of guilds operate, let's see, location is... This is Zul'Gurub, yeah, we've got about, maybe about 10 people in there. A lot of guilds don't solo run things as much as, like, host... I'm gonna loot this guy. As much as they host, like, guild-sponsored runs of Molten Core and things like that. Like, our guild isn't sponsoring things really yet, but a lot of guilds will say, like, you know, the guild is running Molten Core, we need 10 more people, what do you want to join us? And then they just roll for stuff. And a lot of guilds do that. They do that for Molten Core, they do it for Zul'Gurub, I've seen AQ20. I think I saw a Pug Blackwing Lair, but that's not as frequent. But Molten Core, Zul'Gurub, and AQ20 are very easy on Chronos 1 to find groups for. I mean, it is incredibly easy. If you get attuned on your own, or you know, your guild helps you get attuned, then it's extremely simple to find someone else to group in, to like jump into a pug for those things. I see people doing it constantly. I mean, there was the other day I saw, what was it? I saw one advertisement for Pug Molten Core at the same time as an AQ20 Pug was going on, and they basically both groups got enough people together to run it. It was fine, like it worked. They were, I mean, I was checking them later and saw a bunch of people, both those people in each instance. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Now, Legion is out. So, is it out? Yeah, Legion is out, and I'm not... Some people have asked me if I plan to play Legion. I don't plan to play Legion. I don't know. I think Legion looks much better than what was promised in Warlords of Draenor, but I'm not... I just don't trust Blizzard right now. I don't mean to be rude to Blizzard, but really, Warlords of Draenor had the least amount of post-release content. That guy kicks me every time I try and cast a channeled spell, by the way. But they had the least amount of post-launch content of any of their expansions. It was just like, not barren, but there was a considerably, it was like at least one, let's see, every expansion has had 3 to 4 content patches before the next expansion came out. Warlords of Draenor had 2, so it had anywhere from like 66% to 50% as much content released post-release as every other expansion. So, to me, that's like that's not a good sign. That doesn't mean you reward them by jumping into Legion day 1. I would rather wait and hold out and see what happens. Now, at the same time, I never really played... Honestly, I barely ever... Oh, hold on a sec. I gotta get this swashbuckler over here. I barely touched Warlords of Draenor. I mean, I played like an hour of Warlords of Draenor. That's how much I've played Warlords of Draenor. So it's like, I'm not exactly a target market anyway at this point. And personally, I'm still really holding out for the release of vanilla, like official legacy servers. I'm still optimistic. I, can't guarantee it, obviously, but I'm really optimistic, and I do feel Blizzard is going to make some announcement at BlizzCon, which may be summed up as, we want to do it, we don't know how yet, more info to come later. That might be the best case what we hear from them. Anyway, now, we are done over here. I'm going to levitate myself back over, and we're going to go turn in this quest, then we're going to wrap up for the day after that. But yeah, we finished it up pretty easily. That's level 43 quest. That should be a pretty solid experience for us, and it wasn't too bad overall. Now, what I will do is, after logging out... Not after logging out, excuse me. After ending this video, I'm going to travel to Teneris, which means we have to switch continents from Eastern Kingdoms over to Kalimdor, and we're going to I'm going to set up so next time we'll start our video in the Shimmering Flats, or in Teneris. We can turn in these 2 quests we have, and then we can start the next episode really by turning those quests, then probably hearthing back to Booty Bay, and either working on more Stranglethorn Vale quests, or I'm kind of leaning, like I said, towards going to a new zone, but we'll at least head back this way. What new zone that will be, I don't know yet. I haven't quite decided. There's quite a few options for us. Badlands, I don't think we finished the Badlands. We were there, but I don't think we finished it up. Let's see, I'm thinking of Eastern Kingdoms, or Kalimdor. There's Teneris, Gadgetzan, that area we could start there. It's a little pushing it maybe. Feralis is kind of pushing it. Desolus is probably too low for us. What is up north more? Yeah, we might need to stay at Eastern Kingdoms. I think that's where we're going to need to be at. I think Teneris is going to be a little rough for us. Oh, we did finish. We got Dizzy's Eye. I wasn't even paying attention. So we also got Dizzy's Eye from all those pirates. That was beautiful. That was great. It's wonderful when you get another quest done when you aren't paying any attention. I mean, how much better can a quest get than completing it without paying attention to it? I mean, maybe that's why, maybe people like that so much, and that's what happened to, why Warlords of Draenor is the way it is. You can see Dizzy over here does have an eye patch on, and now we know why. Okay, let's complete the quest, and we are now friendly with Gadgetzan and Everlook. Cool. We got a Darktide Cape, which gives us 6 agility, 7 stamina, which is just disenchant junk for us. We're not going to need it for anything. And we're going to go up here to Fleet Master Seahorn and turn in our quest. Let's get up there real quick, and let's go ahead and rebuff everything. I like to keep my buffs up. I've said this many times now. And then after that, I'm going to end the video, but head over to Teneris. Probably log out in Teneris, get some rested XP there, and then next time we can run up a little bit and move on from that spot. 15 shares of snuff. Okay, we're going to grab that in case we do more pirate quests. Those are pirate quest stuff. I wish I would have grabbed that previously. Complete the quest. Now I have to kill 3 captains, and we got about 4,800 experience for that. It's pretty nice altogether. Pretty happy with that experience. Worked pretty well. We got half a level in this video, or in this episode I should say, which is not so bad. Now, let's go ahead and fly away. We're going to fly over to... Actually, what's the easiest way to get over there? You know what? We're going to take the Booty Bay boat to Ratchet and fly from Ratchet to Teneris. I think actually that's the easiest way to get over to Teneris now. Quickest way. Anyway, that is all for today, however. Next time, we'll turn in those quests in 1,000 Needles to Krazzle over there, or whatever that guy's name is. Razoric, I guess. Yeah, Razoric and Krazzle, 2 of them. Turn those in, and we'll find out what we're going to do after that. I'm not sure just yet, but that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.